tansuru, ansuru and nansuru, yansurani, 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 tansurani, 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 yansuruna, yansurna, tansuruna, tansurna, and separately tansurina. That's all. But when you use it in the sentence, you definitely know which form is this, first form, second form, or third form. Here, difference between this and this is only of ya and ta. And this is the same. Ya and ta is different. You just have to focus your attention and you know it already. Nothing new. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. It's very interesting that in every language there are at least three tenses: past, present and future. Then in each tense there are subtenses. You know, in English, past indefinite, past continuous, then present indefinite, present continuous, future indefinite, future continuous. No, all these are divisions. In Arabic, basically there are only two verbs, madi, and this verb is known as madari. Madari. Fail madari. Basically two verbs. You know, they will, as in Ism we saw that they used definite, indefinite and Arab especially as their cards. Sometimes they will bring it to this form of Arab, different meanings. Other form of Arab, different meanings. Then sometimes they will make it definite, sometimes indefinite, different meanings. So the rest of the Arabic will be drawn from this chart, and you will be amazed that how they make use of this chart. They will make additions and subtractions, addition, subtraction, addition, subtractions, and different meanings will be drawn from this verb. So, and this is very, very simple chart. If you read it vertically and try to memorize it, you almost know it already. You know, it has got 4 colors. This was recorded already, 4 colors or not? 4 colors? No. It has got, I have written in front of you in 4 colors. The difference is that anything which is black, that is unchanged throughout. Noon, Swad, Ra is unchanged, and the harkat of the first is unchanged. It is red one. Though the letter changes, but harkat doesn't change. Then this is the Ra of harkat, harkat of Ra changes. It is Dhamma here, Dhamma here, Dhamma here, Dhamma here, Dhamma here, Kasra here, Fatha here, Fatha here, Fatha here, Fatha here, and then it is Dhamma here, Sukoon here, Dhamma here, and Dhamma here and Sukoon here. And the red one, green one is the addition. This addition, sometimes it will be furthermore added into it, and sometimes this addition will be removed. Partly removed or totally removed. That with the passage of time we will find out. So this, the first one, the red, the purple color you can say, it is called alamatul madare. Every fail madare must have this sign in the beginning. Ya, ta, hamza or noon. Ya, ta, hamza or noon in the beginning of fail madare is known as alamatul madare, the sign of fail madare. There can be no fail madare without this sign. This is fail madi, this is fail madare. As we learned earlier, even this fail madi is always not a past tense, but for convenience we call it past tense. But actually it is an idiom which will tell you that whether this carries the meanings of present tense, past tense or future tense. But in general it is said that this fail madi is past tense, but it's just to start with. But when you go onwards, there's no restriction on Arab. He can do anything because he is the master of his language. Similarly, this is considered to be normally, when there is no addition or subtraction in it, it will stand for 2 tenses, present tense and future tense. Yansuru means he helps or he will help. This tansuru means she helps or she will help. This tansuru means you masculine help or you man will help. This tansuru means I will help, I shall help or I help. Nansuru we help or we shall help. These two, you two, they two, masculine, help or will help. And this is they two, women, help or will help. And then this, tansurane both, you two help. Masculine and feminine, note this distinction. Then yansuruna, they all men help or will help. And yansurna, they all women, help or will help. Tansuruna, you all men, help or will help. And tansurna, you all women, help or will help. And tansurina, you, only you, singular, woman, helps, help or will help. And that is the basic only. Then what Arabs will make use of this, that is tremendous. Inshallah, with the passage of time we will find out. You have memorized this, alhamdulillah, very easily. Now, we come to another very important subject, very, very important subject, and that is the abwab. Abwab, chapters. Or, bab is a door, basically. The basic meanings of the word bab is a door. And in literature, it is used for chapter. And mostly in Arabic also, people translate into English as chapter. But I translate it as openings. These are the openings that they have this madda, the root, noon, swad, ra. They have another madda. Now, this madda, to come to an actuality, how many roots of opening it has? These are basically abwabs. Now, there are basically two categories of the derivatives of Arabic language. One are the derivatives of the words which are, their madi is comprising of only the root letters like this. As I said, 99% words of the Arabic language are derived from a three-lettered root. Three is thalatha. So, all the words which are derived from a three-letter root, they are called thulathi. Write it down. Thulathi. All the words which are derived from a two-lettered root are called, three-lettered root are called thulathi. And there are very few which are derived from two-lettered root. Four-lettered root, they are called rubai. So those who have a three-lettered root are called thulathi, and those who have a four-lettered root, they are called rubai, like zalzala, asa. Mostly they are of duplication. Zalzala, asa, like this. Very, very few. 0.001%. And very few, 3 or 4 in number may be khumasi. Khumasi, which comprise of 5 letters. I don't think there is one in Qur'an of khumasi. But rubai are there certainly. But 99% of the Arabic words are thulathi. Then again, thulathi are of different openings. Then openings are again in two sets. One set of openings is when the first form of madi, that is singular, masculine, third person, comprises only of the root letter. but the addition starts from the next. They are called thulathi mujarrad. You can say only three. All are three and these are called only three. Thulathi mujarrad, just three. That is, addition has to take place, but the first form of Madi doesn't have any additional letters than the root letters. That is called thulathi mujarrad. But there are openings in thulathi where the addition starts right from here. So when the first form of singular masculine third person of the Madi is comprising of only three letters, that will be called thulathi mujarrad. Thulathi mujarrad, only three. You know this only I am writing in capital letters. Only three. But if the addition starts from the very first letter, from the very first form of the Madi, that is singular masculine third person, that will be called thulathi mazidun fi. Thulathi mazidun fi.
Can you repeat that one?
Thulathi mazidun fi. Thulathi added upon. When the addition of letters starts right from the first form of masculine plural singular masculine third person, that is the first form of Madi, then we will call it thulathi mazidun fi, thulathi added upon. Again I am saying the addition is there. You know, here this is thulathi mujarrad, but addition starts from here. As compared to that, in tasara that we did, remember we did in tasara, to take revenge. Now here this addition of ta takes place right in the first form. Intasara, intasara, intasaru, intasarat, intasarata, intasarna. So root letters here again are the same, but the addition has taken place right in the first form. So this will come under the heading of thulathi mazidun fi. When we will take examples, it will become more clear. But to start with, just to understand, nasara and intasara both are thulathi. But nasara is thulathi mujarrad, that the first form of Madi contains only the root letters. But in intasara, the addition starts from the very first form of the madad of Madi, so that is thulathi mazidun fi. So first of all we study thulathi mujarrad. Abwab are the openings of thulathi mujarrad. Interestingly, it has got no rules. Like broken plural, thulathi mujarrad has got no rule. As for the chart is concerned, these are unbroken rules, I said, Madi. But one thing is, you know, we have nasara yansuru, but on the other side we have qatala yaqtulu, what is ja'ala yaj'alu. Here the Madi has the middle letter with fatha, and so has the madare, fatha on the middle letter. But here there was a change. It was fatha in the Madi and it was dhamma in madare. There is no rule. It is the prerogative of the Arabs. They are the masters of the language, kings of the language. What they did, we have to follow. We have tried to understand their practices and form the rules. They don't need rules. We can blame Arabs that, oh, they have done something funny. But what we do, Punjabi de vich bua la de te bua la de. Ulte hain ki nahi hai? In Punjabi, to say someone close the door is bua la de. And open the door, bua la de. So just an example, but no one can challenge us since Punjabi is our language. So can we not challenge the Arabs? It's their language. But what we have to see is their practices, and that form the grammar. You know, Daraba, we took the example of Daraba. In past tense it has fatha, but in Madare it has kasra. Yadribu. To drink, past tense, the Madi is shariba. But Madare is not yashribu. Madare is yashrabu. So this is cross. Here in Madi it was fatha and in Madare it was kasra. Here in Madi it has kasra, in Madare it has fatha. So there is no rule. So let's try to understand that what are the alternate possibilities and which possibilities exist and which do not. I think you are well versed with this now. I should erase it. Now we draw a probability chart. Vertically we write Madi, three possibilities. You know, Fa and Lam is the basic in grammar, treated as the basic to understand the whole Arabic. So, Fa'ala, let it be Fa'ula first. Dhamma is first. Fa'ula, Fa'ala and Fa'ila. Then you write Madare at the top. Yaf'alu, sorry, Yaf'ulu first, again. Dhamma, Yaf'ulu, Yaf'alu, and Yaf'ilu. Now, hypothetically speaking, there should be 9 possibilities. Madi with Dhamma and Madare with Dhamma, Madi with Dhamma, Madare with Fatha, Madi with Dhamma and Madare with Kasra. And then Madi with Fatha, Madare with Dhamma, Fatha and Kasra, and Madi with Kasra and 3 possibilities Madare. But let's see what will be the combinations. Fa'ula yaf'ulu. Fa'ula yaf'ulu. This would be fa'ula yaf'alu.
You probably can add a heading to the right is the past tense, on top is the present tense, so they know what you're trying to do.
This is mazi downwards, and this is madare horizontally. Is that okay?
So we're just combining the.
Yeah.
That's it.
Possible combinations. Hypothetically speaking, faula yaf'ilu. Then the same possibilities with fatah madi, fa'ala yaf'ulu, fa'ala yaf'alu, yaf'alu, and fa'ala yaf'ilu. Fa'ala yaf'ilu. How many minutes left?
6.
Okay, inshallah, we'll complete. And then we have fa'ila yaf'ulu, and fa'ila yaf'alu, and fa'ila yaf'ilu. These are the hypothetical possibilities. But our hypothesis is not going to work. It is the Arabs who have to decide. When we made the observation of their practice, we found out that yes, this possibility exists. But these two possibilities don't exist. Our hypothesis was thinking that these should be 9 possibilities cross. But we saw in this, when the madi is with dhamma, madari has to be with dhamma. Here we saw yes, this possibility exists, this too exists, and this also exists. And here we saw that this doesn't exist. This exists, yes, and this too exists. Now for our convenience, we can have one example of each two. The example of this we have just done. No, sorry, we have not done. That is abuda ya'budu. No, sorry. Karuma yakrumu. I'm sorry. Karuma yakrumu. Karuma yakrumu. To be respectable. Karuma yakrumu. And the example of this, fa'ala yaf'ulu, we have done nasara yansuru. Nasara yansuru. An example of this is fataha yaftahu. And the example of this is daraba yadribu. Daraba yadribu. This doesn't exist. The example of this is sami'a yasma'u. An example of this is hasiba yahsibu. In Arabic, hasiba yahsibu. These are the examples. One possibility. And just to remember, this fatha is in the middle. Dhamma is always, it has a resemblance with marfu, rifa. Okay? Rifat is height. So, dhamma never comes down. No, only its parallel it will allow, but it will never come down to fatha or kasra. While this is in the middle, it will make a jump and arrive here. And its parallel certainly there, and just relax and it will drop down to yadriba. But here it's too low. Here is a kasra. It will make an attempt to go up, climb up to here, but it cannot go to this level. But the bottom line is, out of 9 hypothetical possibilities, only 6 possibilities exist. So the grammar people, they, instead of giving some names to these abwab, what they have done is, they have taken these classical examples and they have named these openings to these names. This is called Bab Karoma, this is called Bab Nasara, this is called Bab Fataha, this is called Bab Daraba, this is called Bab Samia, this is called Bab Hasiba. Right? But note down one thing. I very clearly said this possibility exists in Arabic, but in Quran it doesn't exist. The Holy Quran uses hasiba from Bab Samia. Hasiba yahsabu, not hasiba yahsibu. Allah Almighty is the Supreme King. They are kings of their language, but Allah Almighty is the kings of the kings. So He has yet more authority than they. So Allah Almighty doesn't use hasiba as hasiba, but hasiba as samia. Now, what's the importance of this? Number one, there is no rule. You have to open up the dictionary to see that which bab it should be of. Dictionary will tell you. How dictionary will tell you? Or, as I said, you have an example of the Quran or an example of the Arabic literature which can guide you, this is such and such. Otherwise, you will have to go into the dictionary. You have to look for talim. Talim is education. And in dictionary you will find it not under ta, but under ain. Right? You will find it under ain because this is the root letter. Had it been through ta, then it should be highly volumetric dictionary. How they condense the story, it will be like this. You will most probably consult English one. It will be like this. This indicates that in Madi it is Kasra and Madare it is Fatha. So which bab is this? Samia Yasmau. Right? Qatala will be, or in the Arabic ones or the Urdu ones, they will have some other two. For example, it will be like this. Either this, they will say, or they will say seen. This is the indication that which bab it belongs to. Bab Samia. Suppose you want to see Qatala. Qatala will be like this. Or they will indicate with a. Here they will you, and for kasra they will indicate with I.
What's that?
For example, alima ya'lamu. For fatha they will indicate with a. For you, dhamma they will indicate with you, and for kasra they will indicate with I. Either this or what I wrote earlier, like this, or like this.
What's you got to do with the katalu?
Qatala yaqtulu. Sorry, dhamma. This is indicating that is qatala yaqtulu. Nasara yansuru. Right? Then there are two possibilities, three possibilities, four possibilities. One route going to many of verbs. This possibility is also there. Then different meanings. For example, Hamza, Meem and Noon. Right? And then after that, the infinitive will be given. Infinitive, that is also not a fixed rule. Amnun. Then meanings. To be secure. To be in aman, to be secure. That will be next. Or and the infinitive is amanatan. Amana, pledge. Trust. Right? And then this bab, Amina Yamanu, it has got a file doer. So automatically you know, since in this bab it will be Amin, secure. But this bab Amuna Yamunu, it's from Karoma. It doesn't have file. These are not acts. The verbs which fall in this category, they are not verbs. They are conditions. So there will be a sifat only, that is Amin, trustworthy. Amin, trustworthy. Then you have Ain Badal. Abada Yabudu. Other way of writing is Noon. The still other way is You. Right? Then Ibadah. To worship. Then another possibility. Abuda. Then Kaf or like this, You. Then this is again Ibadah, but this is Bab Karoma, like this. This was Karoma.
Why did you write worship after Abadat?
Ibadah. It is the infinitive, to worship. Ibadah means to worship. And the person who does that will be called Abid, worshipper.
So, okay, to worship means a noun, not a verb here.
Worship?
I mean, to worship.
In Arabic, it is a noun.
Yeah, right. That's
So, Abdun, ibadah, that is to be slave. Now, slavery is not an act, it's a condition. You are a slave forever. So, to be slave for since ever, since generations. This will go like this. So, this will not be ibadah, it will be ubudiyah, sorry. Both ways, ibadah as well as ubudiyah. And that means slavery. We'll continue, inshallah.